Hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest 8-second gaming, and in today's video we have to talk about one of the most insane updates that is possibly coming to Apex, and that is the mobile class perks. Now, some of you who played the mobile version will understand what we're talking about, but for those of you that didn't, don't worry, I'll be breaking it down. But just quickly, if you guys are looking to take your Apex skill to the next level, then you need to check out the GameLeap website right now. Over there, we have top level coaches, including myself, creating the best, most highly informative guides to make you the best player you could possibly be. We have legend guide, gun DIs, VOD reviews, and much more, so no matter what you struggle with, we have a solution for you. So click the link in the description, pick yourself up a membership, and start to improve today. But okay, with that out of the way, let's hop back into things. And yes, you guys did hear me right, Apex is planning on adding a class perk into the game, other than just the recon and the skirmisher and stuff like that. Basically, each legend is going to have their own tree, and the more you play that legend, the more you will level them up, kind of like the weapon mastery system. And with the more levels, you will unlock more and more perks that will make your legend better over time. Now, there are quite a few different ones for every single legend. Some examples like Wraith is still able to enter the void while being knocked. Octane has a third jump on his jump pad, and that's terrifying for anybody that's played against a really good movement Octane. And Gibraltar being able to use his dome while being knocked. Now, I do want to clarify, just because I only talked about those three, all of the other legends are going to be getting their perks. It would be really weird for Respawn to bring it in for just like 3 legends and then not for any other legend. But in all fairness, I would see Respawn doing something weird like that because they've also messed up in the past. So, you know, who knows? But I just want to clarify. Now, for the most part, everybody does seem pretty on board with the legend perk system. They think it's a really cool addition to the game. They think it's going to make the game a little bit fresher and more exciting because finally you have something to work towards other than just getting more wins or getting more levels. And yes, I do agree with that because, hey, there's actually some form of grind in the game. You level up a character, get them all their perks, then you move on to the next one. You try and get every single legend to the maximum level. It would be pretty interesting. It would add a new fun feature into the game. But it does also have kind of a weird catch-22 system, where people that aren't able to play the game constantly are going to be at a disadvantage to people who can play the game constantly. Yes, it's not technically paid to win because you don't have to pay anything, you just have to play the game, but some people have very busy lives. They have school, they have jobs, they have friends, they have family. They cannot be on the game 24/7. But if you take a look at somebody who doesn't have a job, or maybe their full-time job is playing Apex, they're going to have all of those class perks a lot faster. And that can lead to some very unfortunate situations because it's going to actually be pretty strong if you can, say, go into the void while being knocked. That's going to allow you to escape being thirsted, and maybe somebody's not going to get an armor swap off of you and then they're going to die because of it. It seems like it can be pretty annoying in some different spots. Now, I get that it is going to have to be very situational for these things to actually show up and be a problem, but at Apex, the smallest advantages can win you fights. And if you're just given an advantage because you play a lot more often, in my opinion, I do think that that is going to be an issue. Maybe Respawn's already foreseen this and they're going to be adding a new form of skill-based matchmaking in that only matches you with people that are similar skill level or similarly leveled with their legends. But even then, what if you're just playing a new legend? Like maybe it matches you with somebody that also has, say, a fully leveled out Octane because you have a fully leveled Octane, but you're trying to level up Bloodhound and Bloodhound's only level 2 for you. In my opinion, this just has a bunch of weird issues that are going to be popping up that are going to be leading people to get frustrated and quit the game. But that's where I actually want to talk about my own personal theory. I don't think that these are going to be going into the base game. I think we're going to be seeing a new game mode come out with these. Arenas was a fairly popular game mode when it first came out. It did lose a lot of popularity over time because it did get pretty stale. If you were playing ranked, you were probably facing cheaters, but if you were playing normals, you were probably just playing people that were using the same weapons over and over, and if you didn't use those weapons also that were hard meta in arenas, you were probably going to get stomped by them. Now, I'm not going to lie, arenas was a really good spot to get some 3v3 experience in. If you wanted to work on some certain guns, you could do that, but overall the game mode did get very stale. But they still do have all of the assets for Arena. And thanks to data leaks, we do know that they have added back in an Arena's map into the game files. This is like a snow, mountain, winter themed kind of thing. It looks like it could be on World's Edge. Now, this could just be me connecting dots where there aren't any, but if they're adding more assets like this, it could be for the mixtape mode, so that all of the stuff that they're playing on aren't just reskin maps, but it could be that Respawn is setting up for something bigger. They might actually want to add arenas back into the game, or something along the lines of arenas. And if they're going to be doing that, they could be adding this legend perk system into that to make it a little bit more fun and a little bit more interesting so it's not as stale. And if you don't play the game constantly, it's not going to be as detrimental to you if you don't have these perks unlocked. Now again, I just want to reiterate, this is my own personal theory. There's not really a ton of hard evidence backing this up. It's just something that I am spitballing. So I want to hear you guys' opinions in the comments down below. Do you think the perks are going to be coming to the main game, or do you think they're going to be doing something else? And if you guys want to stay up to date with the latest greatest Apex Legends tips, tricks, and news, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Once again, Gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one.